Hey everyone, so we're back with another episode of Renegade Real Estate TV, and there's two things going on today. First, the big thing is well, we're not really even sure of the official date, but right around now is the 1-year birthday for Rockstar Real Estate. So we're pretty excited. We're actually going out with the whole team today. We're going on a wine tour down to the Niagara region. We'll probably get into a little bit of trouble, cause a little bit of mischief, but we're definitely going to have some fun, and that's the key point. So we're definitely looking forward to it. I think there's 10, 11, 12 of us that are going down. I can't even keep count anymore. So in 1 year, things are rolling, and we're having a great time. And we've been able to work with a lot of great people. So we're very happy, and we're very fortunate with the people we've been able to work with. Both the people that work with us in the office and the investors that we've been working with on the streets to invest in some great cash flowing properties. And the second thing is, I was reading this article the other day, and I'm going to pick on someone. And I'm not sure, I have the name here. I'm not going to mention the name, but I'm going to pick on a quote here. And I'm not sure if it's the person that said the quote or if it's the reporter writing the story. But there's an article about Toronto condos the other day in the paper, and it's just talking about how the high-end condo market sustained a little bit of an economic meltdown that happened last year. And truthfully, Canada was so sheltered from what happened globally. It's not even funny. I mean, if you haven't got out of the country in the last year or so to see maybe even what's happened down south in the U.S. as opposed to how our economy is up here, it is two vastly different worlds. Okay, we have been very, very sheltered. We've been in a good state. But they were talking about these upscale condos that are still being built downtown, even with the one that failed on One Bloor. And one of the sales reps at one of these condos, the quote is, people are taking longer to decide on luxury purchases, but people realize the value is going to continue to go up. Okay? Why? Why is the value going to go up? Like, there's got to be something behind this. So I'm hoping that the sales rep that had this quote in the paper had more to offer than that. Because if you're buying investment real estate, or if you're buying a piece of real estate because the value is going to go up, and that's the only reason you're looking at, you're missing out. Because there's a reason why the value may go up. So you have to look at what's happening. Is the demand for condos increasing and the supply staying the same? Because then the value will typically go up because of supply and demand. Now there's a ton of other factors. There's job conditions, there's market conditions, there's all sorts of other things going on. But the value of real estate doesn't just go up just because, hey, I'm going to buy it because the value is going to continue to go up. There's got to be reasons behind it. Okay, one of the big reasons is inflation. Over time, the value of real estate goes up because of inflation. That's one reason. It's not just because the value goes up, right? And also because of supply and demand, and also because of immigration, because of greater population looking for homes, which goes back to the supply and demand thing again. So, when you're looking at real estate, you really got to take a hard look at these things. And you know what? This is going to sound counterintuitive because I have my real estate broker's license, but I'm going to say when you're listening to a sales rep, you got to look behind what they're saying because there's a purpose to what they're saying. A lot of people don't understand the markets like the way they should be looking at it like an investor. So when you're listening to a sales rep, what are they going to tell you? They're going to say, yeah, hey, the value's going to go up. But what do they know, right? Like, are they speaking from a point of knowledge, or are they speaking from a point of like, are you going to buy this place because I want my commission? Right? There's two different points of view. So, and again, I know it sounds counterintuitive. I'm a real estate broker, and I sell real estate, right? But I mean, you really have to understand this. It's a big, big point. The value of real estate doesn't go up just because. All right. And if you run into one of these places, it may be the best investment opportunity ever, and it may not be, and that's not what I'm talking about. I hope that you get my point. I'm not knocking any of these developments. I'm not even knocking the sales rep that's quoted here because I'm hoping that the journalist misreported it. And if that's the case, we've been through it before, right? The headlines, the stories, we've got to look behind the scenes to see what's really going on. Nothing new there. So that's it. We're off for that wine tour. It's going to be an awesome time, and who knows, next time maybe you can join us. We've got some big stuff coming up next year, and there's going to be a lot of fun stuff coming our way and your way so that we can all live our lives on our terms, and you can live your life on your terms.